Hi, this is Boris. I just recorded a whole video of me talking about what I wanted to talk about, and my phone just froze, and I think I lost everything, so I'm just recording this again. Um, I wanted to talk about goals. The answer is yes, you should definitely have goals. And so let me explain the why, at least how I think it helped me, or it is helping me. The I published a children's book with a friend on Amazon, and I think I wouldn't have done that, or I wouldn't have the energy or the motivation to push my friend to actually finish the text and get it out there if it doesn't mean that he didn't want to. I'm talking about the writer friend, that he didn't want to do it. It's just that, he's also busy, he has a full-time job, and but I just made it clear that I really was really interested in this project, and I showed motivation, and so anyway, um, before I published that, so this is, I think it was in September, October 2021. So now, as I'm recording this, today is 19th of January 2022. My brother had an emergency, so I had to send money to to him to help out. And I couldn't send 100% of the amount needed. So I had to borrow from my friends. And again, I'm really thankful for my friends, grateful, and I'm really lucky that I have such great friends that are willing to help me. And that's when my friend, kind of advised me that you need to have goals, and smart goals, which means like things that that you can reach, or at least you think you can reach, because there's no roadmap. Like, there is no formula for success. I mean, success in anything, but there's no real success in, like, especially in art, because it's so subjective, and so in a way there are so many factors that are in play. But you need, like, some checkpoints. So he was saying, like, when we were in so this is him talking, like, so when we were in school, or high school, or university, and school, and I mean school in general, we had tests, we had exams, and and tests, I think, are a really great word, because they are tests. Like, they test your knowledge, or your where your competency, in a way. The Yeah, competency, in a way. But when we get out of school, we don't really have tests, and the tests are the problems like this, like money problems, health problems. I mean, these become the tests, and, like, how do you handle them? How do you overcome them? That becomes the test, right? So, um, I and I have to agree with that. Like, there is there's a need to kind of, instead of waiting for these things to happen, you have to kind of set goals for yourself, like milestones for yourself. And I'm talking about art career, like for example, my goal. I mean, my ultimate goal is to make a living as a cartoonist, as a comic book artist, right? So, but you can apply this for, like, if you're looking for a job, if you're looking for a girlfriend, anything, in my opinion. So you set up a goal. Like, for example, for me, it was, okay, I need to publish my first comic book at this date. And in a way, it ended up being like my first published work ended up being like the children's book, which is great. And you can at least like look back, and if you achieve that goal, that's great. That means you're doing something wrong. Sorry, that means you're doing something right. But if you realize that you're late, or you just missed the deadline and goal that you set yourself, at least you'll have to go back and change some things, rethink the strategy, do something different, because I don't want to be trapped in like doing the same thing but expecting a different outcome or different results, right? That's what they define as madness. They, or I think it's Einstein, like doing different things. No, sorry, doing the same thing but expecting different outcome. So yeah, have goal, and of course that goal, you can take time with it, like set some not so many goals, just like really important ones that will get you on the path to where you want to end up. And actually, I want to do the podcast again because I miss listening to my like friends' stories, and because they were so inspiring. And this will be one of the questions which I will ask in the future when I'll be doing artist interviews, which is like, what are your goals? What are your art goals? And um, and just like just be inspired by their answer. Like, what are they? What will they say? So I'm looking forward to that. So when it comes to determining what the goal is, um, again, just like there's no roadmap for success, or formula for success, there isn't really like a formula to come up with these goals. I mean, of course, you have the SMART goals, right? Like, you've probably heard of that, like specific, measurable, and so on. But I think you have to think about it alone in yourself. So it has to be this push and pull of like internal and external thing. Which is like, you have to like your mind is a laboratory where you go inside, you observe things, and you come up with ideas about the world, and then you just test it with the friends. You just have conversations and see how it plays out in actually. And again, very important, like it's very important that you have a partner too that is very honest with you, and then you can just uh, do that. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to talk about today, and hopefully this video will not be froze. So this is Boris for Sketchman Draws. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.